Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am HD Signatures. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you a Nigeria bridal client traditional soft glam makeup look. So please keep on watching. The first step was to go ahead and cleanse my face, and I did in my skincare. So I'm going to be using a primer, and this primer is from CPD. It's a grip hydro primer. This primer gives tacky finishing, so when you apply your foundation on it, it sticks to it. So the next step is to go ahead and add some glow to my skin. I want to, because I'm going to be doing a full coverage look, so I'm going to make sure my skin prep is really good, so my skin doesn't appear too dry or looking all healthy. So it's good to go ahead and use a good skincare routine that's targeted towards your type of skin. So after that, I'm going to prep my brows with a setting powder. The excess of doing that is to avoid any slip because of that skincare that already applied. So afterwards, I'll be using a brow gel. So guys, I like to use a brow gel on myself and on my clients just because I feel like it's the best. No matter what you go through, no matter the weather, your brow is not moving. It's going to stay in place. So I like to use it, and it's 24 hours old. It stays until you're ready to take it off. So I'm just going to be using my two-ended brush, which is one side a spoolie and the other side an angle brush. That is from RUBABEAUTY. So I'm going to outline my brows just the way it is. I'm not going to fill in because my brows are super dark, so there's no point going into the hairs to fill it. If I should do that, my brows is going to turn out a lot darker. And what we are trying to achieve in this video is to make sure the brows turn out really nice and light. So after that, I'll be using concealer, two different shades. One of the concealer is closer to my skin tone, and the second one it's like 2 shades brighter than my actual skin tone, and one is from MILANI and the other is from DEBBYLUSTER. Guys, these two concealers works well together. They are both amazing. They dry down to not completely matte, but they build up once they dry down, so that way when you blend it out, it's not going to shift. So I'm just going to go to the top side of my brows to clean that out. I'll do it carefully and I'll use my brush to clean that out. So now I'm going into the second concealer, which is from DEBBYLUSTER. I'm going to leave the list all the product I use in this video down in the comment section, down in the description box. The next step, I'm going to prep my lid, and I'm using a concealer as well, but this concealer is from CPD. It's Champion's Creation, and it's a lot lighter than my skin, so I'm using that so it can help the eyeshadow I'll be using to pop really well. So guys, for this look, I am going to be applying a brown eyeshadow, matte brown eyeshadow from Morphe eyeshadow palette. Just a simple eye look that can go for any event you want to wear it to. So I'm going to be making sure that I put more of that eyeshadow at the outer V part of my eye, and I'll blend it towards the inner part. Then afterwards, I'm going to go into another eyeshadow palette, and this is from RUBABEAUTY. RUBABEAUTY is a Nigerian brand. That eyeshadow palette, guys, is all you need. It's so pigmented and has really good colors that goes really well on any skin tone. So I'm going to place that on my lid. Now blend it out. Then I'll be going into this loose pigment. This is from Julia Paris Diamond. Like I said, guys, I'll be listing the name of all the products used and their brand in the description box. So before placing that pigments, I went ahead to use that primer, that grape primer, on my lid, and I just so the pigment can have something to stay on, so it won't start flying around. So I placed that, and you can see how that really took that eye from basic to body. And afterwards, I'm going to go back into that RUBABEAUTY eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to be dipping into a deeper shade of eyeshadow, which is like a cool tone deep brown eyeshadow, just at the outer part of my eyes to give it a depth. Yeah, so then after that, I'm going to be using an eyeliner just to give myself a basic wing. Then I'll go ahead and fix my lashes. These lashes, I really do not know where I got it from, so that's that about the eyes. I'm going to be applying my foundation. I mixed I think 2 or 3 different shades of foundation here. One of it is a full coverage foundation from Maybelline, and the second one is from DEBBYLUSTER, and MILANI. Yes, the one I also used Maybelline SUPERSTAY, just to have that, you know, full coverage look. And when I did that, I let it sit on my skin. So when you let your foundation sit well, it's going to build up and it's not going to shift. It's just going to serve as, you know, like a super glue. It's going to be glued to your skin. So after that, you remember one of the concealer I used on my brows, the lightest one. So I'm going to be using that to highlight my face. Guys, this part I'm using that same concealer to carve out my jaw line, and this is just to help the cheekbone to pop out really well. So when I contour that part, everything just look really nice and well popped out. So guys, I allowed this concealer to sit really well, just to give me coverage and to keep it where it is. Then I'll be going ahead to use this setting brush from Real Techniques. I'm using that to blend them out. Now I'm going back into a brightening concealer. But guys, I'm so sorry. At that point where I was applying that concealer, I wasn't checking my phone, so I never knew it stopped recording. So I didn't even know until when I started editing. That's when I found out that I did not film that part. So I'm sorry. It's just the basic thing I did with the first placement of concealer that I did with the brighter one, just to blend it up, place it where I want to. Then I went ahead to set and bake. So, and that's what resulted to having this loose powder on my face. So at this point there was no light, so I just had to continue with the filming. So I had to turn on one of my lights, but there was no electricity at this point. And now I'm going into a powdered blusher and I'm placing that on my face. Then afterwards I'm going to be applying a glow, and that also is from Julie Paris Diamond, and it gives just really soft blueness, and it just brought out everything. You can see how I am looking. So guys, after that I'm going to be going into this benign, I don't even know what it's called, but it's just like a tiny fine particles. It's like an highlighter, trying to spread it out. So when I'm under a low light, or where there's minimum to no light, then that's, you know, shiny glittering particles will show through. So guys, over to my lips. I'm going to be using this gloss. It's from a Nigerian brand as well, Ezekiel Cosmetics. So I'm using this to line my lips and extend it a little bit, just to have a fuller lips. I'm going back with the second application to make it a lot deeper and pigmented. Then after that I'm going into this palette. This palette is from Renault's Revolution. I'll leave the link on, and I'm taking this baby pink lipstick. This color is super bright, and one thing about this lipstick palette is it gives you a tint of that any color you use in it. So if at the end of the day you run out, or maybe after eating and all of that, you still have a tint of that color, more like it leaves a tint of the lipstick on your lips. So guys, afterwards I went ahead to apply my mascara. I went ahead to apply lip gloss, and this is what I have, guys. I look so amazing. I went ahead to fix a contact lens. This contact lens is 15 diagrams. That's what it's giving you. That's why I have my eye look like dull. And guys, a low light. Look at me, guys. I look super amazing, and my hair also is beautiful. If you guys want to see a tutorial on it, I'm going to be uploading that very soon. Let me know in the comment section, guys. This is beautiful. This is your typical Nigeria bridal client, Owambe, any type of look for Nigerians. This is it, guys. This is how you want to look, all made up, all dolled up, all looking snatched and amazing. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. Did I nail this look? Did I smash this look, guys? Thank you so much, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I just have to make this realistic by wearing an Ankara, a Nigerian fabric to it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Bye, guys.